Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Heidi Tiltons. A Sri Lankan cricketer arrested in Sydney will seek bail in the Supreme Court after being charged with sexually assaulting a woman. Danushka Gunathilaka is accused of assaulting a woman 4 times after meeting her on a dating app. He was arrested in the early hours of Sunday morning as the rest of his T20 World Cup team prepared to leave the country. Labor maintains its new workplace reforms will deliver higher wages to low-income earners as it attempts to have its legislation pushed through Parliament by Christmas. It's agreed to some concessions to address concerns raised by businesses. Workplace Minister Tony Burke has told Parliament pay needs to rise to keep up with the cost of living.
Wages run at 2.6 while inflation's running at 7.3 and projected to reach 8%. Want action now. And when they hear those officers saying, oh, can't we just wait another month? They know that they were kept waiting for 10 years.
National Australia Bank has been found guilty of unconscionable conduct for overcharging some customers. The corporate watchdog took action against NAB for continuing to charge periodic payment fees even when a customer was exempt. The Federal Court has found the bank acted unfairly over a period of 18 months up to mid-2018. An independent MP says Melbourne's Crown Casino should have been fined more for failing to prevent gambling harm. The company will have to pay $120 million for allowing customers to bet for up to 24 hours without breaks, as well as allowing the use of plastic picks to simulate automatic play on poker machines. Andrew Wilkie says the fine should have been larger.
With the sort of money that's involved, I would have to say that $120 million is a small fine, and it remains to be seen whether it's enough of a fine to deter Crown from this sort of behaviour in the future.
Medibank Private won't be paying a ransom to hackers who access the personal information of millions of current and former customers. It follows advice from cyber experts who say paying a ransom wouldn't guarantee the safe return of customers' data. And combined losses from scams could reach $4 billion this year. Reports of romance, investment and remote access-related fraud have more than doubled. In sport, former cricketer Shane Watson believes coach Andrew McDonald and his selectors have questions to answer over Australia's failed T20 World Cup defence, saying the side lacked intensity and spark. The Aussies missed out on a spot in the semis with India, England, New Zealand and Pakistan in the final 4. Danish 19-year-old Holger Rune will enter the top 10 in the world rankings. It's after his stunning 3-set win over Novak Djokovic in the final of the Paris Masters. And Australian surfer Molly Picklum has officially clinched her spot on the 2023 Championship Tour. In entertainment news, Nick Carter has broken down on stage performing with the Backstreet Boys barely 24 hours after the death of his younger brother Aaron. The 42-year-old became emotional while singing his version of the boy band's hit Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. The 34-year-old was found dead in his bathtub over the weekend. Britney Spears has opened up about her health battle, revealing she has nerve damage on the right side of her body. The 40-year-old superstar telling fans through Instagram the pain and numbness has been affecting her sleep, but she gets immediate relief by dancing. And Dolly Parton, Carly Simon and the Eurythmics are just some of the big names added to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year, and they're in good company with Lionel Richie, Duran Duran and Eminem rounding out the list of inductees. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.